Okay, MB Moose Lover here, another video, and this one has got some wild turkeys in it. I haven't had any wild turkey videos much. The last summer they weren't around hardly at all, and other years I got quite a bit of footage with even with them and their broods of little chicks, and them teaching them to feed and preen and all this stuff, but they just haven't been around as much. Don't really know why. I mean, the neighbors feed them some in the winter, but the only reason they're here now is because of the bird feeders I have here, and they just discovered them, and now I can't keep them away, and they're chasing my grouse around. And it's kind of frustrating. I had a hard enough time with the deer, keeping them from scaring my grouse, and that's kind of my hobby, is these grouse that I'm trying to make sure they get fed every day, and put feed out for them, and there's 3 of them coming. Not all the time, but there's 3 there, and then sometimes it's 1, sometimes it's 2, and sometimes it's 3, and sometimes in the morning and in the evening. It's hard to tell, how many are going to come and when, and I wait every morning and night and try to get some footage. A lot of the footage I've got of the grouse has been through windows, the same as what this is right here. This is filmed through a window, and the turkeys are really wary, and they're easily spooked. I can't get them unless I'm really well hid, and if they see me even just a glimpse, they're gone. And so it makes it that kind of nice of when I don't want them around the grouse. I just have to go outside and they take off. But it's hard to watch all the time, and you're waiting for the grouse to come in, and then they will get there. And this morning I've had they were just here a minute ago, actually, the turkeys, and I wasn't watching because I was doing the narrative on these videos, and they were there, and I had to kind of clap my hands a little bit and get them to leave, because they're right into my eatery here, right under my picnic table I have for the grouse, and I haven't had no grouse this morning. I was disappointed they didn't come in. I don't know why, but it's really cold the last few days here, and I wanted them to get some. There was 1 in last night, and then I had 3 that were in yesterday morning, so they got some, and then 1 last night came. The other ones didn't. Hopefully they got some food somewhere, up in a tree or some buds or something, but it's just kind of a luck of the draw, whatever, when the grouse come in, whether there's going to be something there to scare them away or whatever. But and the grouse take a while to work their way back in once they've been spooked. Turkeys are quite aggressive, and turkey season will be starting here pretty soon. We have it on a draw system where you get your name drawn for a tag, and I don't hunt, so anyway, so this didn't turn out too bad for being filmed through a window. I think I did a little, on this one I did a little lighting adjustment on it. It was kind of dark, and so it didn't turn out too bad. And so I'm just trying to get some of these videos that I've taken over the last week or so here, get them edited and on my channel here, and I just kind of keep it going here, just as a kind of a just the basic story of my adventures here this winter with feeding these grouse. And I took the old picnic table and some boughs over it, and then I had to put more poles around it to keep the other animals out, and the deer are still getting inside of it, and so are the turkeys. I swear they're getting right down and crawling in underneath of it, and I'm working on a little platform that I'm gonna have for the grouse here, so they can feed up on it. It's gonna be about 6 feet tall, so they can. It's not a very big platform, but the grouse, they winter in the, or not winter, but they overnight in these trees here, and they roost in these fir and spruce trees right here in this thicket, so that way maybe they can just kind of fly down just to the top of this platform and eat a little bit when there's other critters on the ground. And I hope they kind of take to it, and it'd be interesting to get some video and see if they actually will make the transition to that. And yeah, and I'm not going to be feeding the birds much longer here on my bird feeders that are on the long cable here, because I'm not going to feed them in the summer. I don't want to start attracting birds coming from south, because anyway, and I'm just going to see if I can keep these grouse around and see if I can. I'd like to get them with some chicks if I could, so we'll just see how that goes. And anyway, yeah, if you want to check out some of my other videos there, you go way back, and I've got some pretty good turkey stuff that I got in the summers, several years ago. A bunch of young ones, like funny videos that I made, kind of, and with voiceovers on them. And I had one of them all preening themselves in the driveway. It was a whole family, and there was a hen with 2 families there one summer that they kept coming by, and I got a video of the hen teaching the young ones how to eat clover, and the little ones trying to take the clover out of the mother's beak, and she'd grab a piece and they'd try to grab it out of her beak, and yeah, a lot of really good videos that I got. If you can check them out there, there's lots of stuff on here if you give it a try. So anyway, the end of this video, so I'm just gonna sign off here. So, and be moose lover later.